Great day to you. I'm Dr. Brenton Jones, West Point Family Chiropractic, and today we'll talk about the fundamentals, or something that really just makes a whole lot of sense to your health and health care in general. And that's wellness care instead of sick care. I know traditionally we've been trained our whole lives, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? I get it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But hey, what if it's about to break and you fix it before then? Or what if you just keep it working properly so it doesn't break? Great concept. I get it. That's how I live my life. That's how I try to do things that way. Whether it's, I say do things, I try to make sure my life is up to speed, whether it's my body, whether it's my car, whether it's my house. I just try to make sure things are going in the right direction. Make sure things are not going to just break down and I'm not aware of it, if that makes sense. So here we go. Wellness care. You're like, well, what is that? Never heard of it. Got it. Well, that's what we're talking about here now. Wellness care is keeping your body functioning the best that it can. Making sure your body is not going to break down on you. It's not going to leave you stranded, so-called. Want to make sure your body's functioning 100%. Make sure your brain and spinal cord is telling the heart, the lungs, the stomach, the liver, hey, function properly. Function properly. Or to go back a few years ago, we never heard of making sure we're working properly here. It's always, hey, something outside in. That's the mechanistic approach to health. Outside in. That's the way we're bombarded with propaganda on our health. Outside in. Do this from the outside to help the inside. No. We have to make sure the inside is functioning, and chiropractic does that better than no other healthcare there is out there. We want to make sure you're functioning well in here, so you can function well out here, and that's the main reason for wellness care, just to make sure you're functioning the best that you can. And I know that that's probably a new concept for a lot of you. That's how we practice here at West Point Family Chiropractic. We want to make sure that, hey, we can keep the sick days down, keep the good days up. That's important. So, but will you ever get sick? Sure. Life happens. I get it. Hey, you have a flat tire. You're talking about my car. You have a flat tire. You can do things, right? Not saying you won't ever have an issue. Not saying you won't ever not be in sick care, but you have less of those days. I can tell you that. So I have a new blog out, and it was released last Thursday. If you haven't read the blog yet, please go to westpointfamilychiropractic.com and go to blog articles, and you'll see the newest blog. And it's the same title as you see here: sick care, wellness care instead of sick care. And you can read the words if I get a little out there sometimes or excited, because I do get excited about chiropractic care, how important it is to health care versus sick care. If you're waiting to have issues before you go somewhere, that's called sick care. And that's what we want to stop from happening. So you're not going to stop sick care, but less sick care. How about that? And people who get regular chiropractic care do have less sick days, do have less injuries per se. And that's well documented. You can look through annals of research on that, okay? So I can tell you this though. If you only take your car to the mechanic when it has issues, you're going to have to keep going back for more expensive bills from your mechanic. I can tell you that. But if you keep your car running properly, tuned up per se, get your oil changed regular, just get it checked up. Your body's the same way. It doesn't break down as often. It doesn't break down as bad as if you get no care, making sure your body's functioning the best that it can. It's better all the way around. You have a healthier life. You have a better life. You're able to do the things you want to do. Like play with your kids or grandkids, gardening, fishing, hunting, whatever golfing is a big thing here too. Whatever your thing is. Here at West Point Family Chiropractic, we want to help keeping you doing those things. So, wellness care. What does that consist of, you may ask? Great question. Wellness care is coming in to your chiropractor, and they just want to make sure you have little to no subluxations. Yes, that is true. Someday you may come into your chiropractor and hey, they don't have to adjust you. Imagine that, because you're checking clear. Your spine is clear of subluxations. That is a beautiful day. That's a high five day. It's a bear hug day. We get excited on those days. But with our stress levels, with the environment we live in now, those days are not that often, unfortunately. We want to make sure, in wellness care, make sure your body's functioning the best that it can. Correct the subluxations so your body can keep on functioning. And that's the important thing. That's how I live my life, getting checked regularly. That's how my family lives their life, getting checked regularly. But I know some out there that just wants to wait till they break down. Hey, doc, I'm dragging my foot. Can you help me now? I'm like, wow. I wish I could have saw you before you started dragging your foot. But you might not have known that. So if that's you didn't know that. You didn't know it can help you with your issue, whether it be pain, whether it be nerve, whether it just be, just not have enough energy. You'd be surprised. Well-managed chiropractic care helps with all those. And as your chiropractor, that's what we want to do here. So if you have some issues and you don't know what to do, go to our website, westpointfamilychiropractic.com, and in the space provided next to my picture, which is Learn How, put your email address in there. I'm then going to send you very specific information on how we can help you accomplish this easily, without drugs, without surgery. If that's you, go there and do that, please. Or if you just want to know more about the article, hey, how can I get more energy? What's this about chiropractic care helping me move better, my mobility? If you're having issues with mobility, yes, go read the article, please. It's there for you. I just want to give you some highlights here, but I do want to encourage you to go to westpointfamilychiropractic.com and go to our blog articles and read the blog about wellness care versus sick care. But what excites me about wellness care is, hey, just keeping you functioning good. Just making sure your body is mobile the best that it can be. Because there are limitations, I get it. There are old injuries that we have, and it's called limitations of matter. Got it. But let's make sure it doesn't creep into other joints, other areas of your spine, of your life, of your mobility chain there. So, but the thing is, with wellness care, people just better. People just do better. But first off, we got to get you there. We have to get you to the wellness care. Everybody loves the wellness care. I get it. But if you're coming in with an issue, we got some work to do. And we got to put the work in to make sure your body is going to be able to function good. It's going to maintain that level of functioning. But some people wait till this broke down. I get it. I had a new patient recently, was going to a chiropractor regular, and then for some reason had to quit. And I get it. Life happens. And then all it was doing was nothing, hardly standing. And now I can't walk. So the point is, if you know the benefits of chiropractic care, please come on in, go to our website, type all that, leave us your email address for more information. Or if you've never been to a chiropractor and want to know more about chiropractic care, how it can help you, please, WestPointFamilyChiropractic.com. In the space provided next to my picture where it says Learn How, leave your email address in there. Then I'm going to send you information on how it can help you without drugs and surgery. That's the important part. Help without drugs and surgery. Because once you get in that model, the mechanistic model, it's either cut, drugs, cut, drugs, cut, drugs. It never stops. I hate to say it. That cycle never stops. So I want to help you without drugs, without surgery. I bet now if we can, there's some situations where you need the surgery. Let's be honest. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not wanted ever. No, there are points, there are times where, hey, we've helped you the best that we can. It's time you'll get a second opinion. But that is very rare. Very rare. And provided, Learn How. Make sure you do different thing. Go to blog articles. You click on Wellness Care versus Sick Care. I'd love to help you. Dr. Brenton Jones, West Point Family Chiropractic. If you need to share this with your family and friends, please share it with them. They need to know the truth too about healthcare and where health comes from. So please share this with your family and friends, and I'll see you real soon.